Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Letter Factory Comic Studio. And we're gonna be seeing for the comparison of the alphabet lore or the LORE. Let's go to get all the way from these times as well. So the first thing we absolutely have for the all of the alphabets except for anything for such as big and little. So the first thing we need to do is we're gonna be doing like anything, of course, but not anything for those one of defaults as well. So looks like we're gonna be getting for round 426 or less. We're gonna be going to scroll down as well, and we have for multiple things as to do so. So we have the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, 11, or the L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. We don't have anything as well, as we're going to be going to get by little, as from A to Z. Let's start with the letter A. It's not going to be from big and little. So let's start for some sort of a big words, such as the letter A. So we're starting from right over here. It was pretty low quality around for anything around here. So with the first thing you need to do is we're gonna be starting from up here. So if I'm gonna be putting all of the alphabets over here, so we got the words from themselves, and I'm not very sure they might gonna be loading for too long, I guess. So as you be notice, these sprites are taken from the various YouTube videos in Pinterest, Leapfrog Wiki Studio, or the Wiki Studio as well, and the Internet Archive, and setting 527 dash or underscore 304S. Which means I'm not very sure this is actually kind of for real as well. So, as you can see the Letter Factory is owned by Leapfrog Enterprise Incorporated. The Letter Factory and the Talking Words Factory belongs to Leapfrog Enterprise Incorporation. So, I might gonna be going to write back as very soon as possible until I might going to be added for some multiple words as for 26 letters as we came from. And since we have counted all the letters, because we take up for some for all the letters that we're going to be compared to do so. We got anything we got to do, anything to do that we try, as we're going to be going to get a little bit as well as possible. As before, we're going to be adding with those alphabet words, such as the alphabet LORE, as we got for 26 characters plus more 26 characters from the alphabet LORE. So here it is that we're going to be trying to compare as well. From kids to not for kids as well. We're starting with the letter A instead of holiday season that we got anything from today. Starting with this guy from right over here. So, since we started from the A stands for the automobile. The B word stands for itself for one thing. It looks like a butterfly, but the first starting with the letter A, it was a face from like it's gonna be opened like I word as well. And then another A was actually not like from the future, and the mouth looks like an automobile, and it was a yes. So the next word is the letter B. So am I going to get a little bit making things straight and straight back into where it was. So the letter B shouldn't like be that perfect as anyway. So this is the letter B as anyways. That B was a big musician as well as we pretty good to do so, but I pretty love that big word as well. The word big that I just absolutely loving this to make my growth big as well. And then it goes to the letter C. It stands for this thing as well. But the first thing, the letter C stands for cold, and another C stands for cutting edge for around here. The next one is the letter D. It was actually pretty goofy as well. And because D stands for drum, and now it looks like goofy anyways. The letter E was actually like this, some sort of and it stands for elderness. And now, extremely lazy, as we got here as well. So, we got the letter E on the line. And the next one is the letter F. The letter F stands for fly. I mean, the letter F stands for fly. And now the F sounds like was a strange swearing word that I never felt, that we'd never seen here before, or we just never heard by my little brother. Next is the letter G. I never got this like anything it goes until it completely loads up. And the G stands for graining strength, and now it looks like strong arm muscle, like the G. It is actually probably the same thing as well. Pretty good. And then next is the letter H. H stands for hotness, and now he's a ghost. He's a ghost. Right, but I'm not sure that isn't gonna be going for comparing around here. Next is the letter I. There's actually some sort of starting with a big letter. Was even for this thing is little. Last time it was looked pretty even good or better, and now it's even a little cute. That's pretty possible. J stands for jumping jacks, and now it was actually not that pretty good as well. So, and now the letter J stands for the butt head as well. So it was not gonna be going for around here for as well, as I'm probably sure. Because it looks like that's some sort of a cheats as well, that even instead for jumping jacks as well. Next one is the letter K, and which is gonna be stands for karate, unlike this one. He's a small alien chicken as well. Karate chicken, or the karate chicken as well. But we really think this is actually like the small chicken as well. I'm probably never able to be learned like these things. And now for the hero era. Next one is the letter L, and it stands for large instead of lollipop. L stands for lollipop, and now it stands for large, which is pretty possible that I never expected like this. And the letter M, which stands for muffins, and now that was extreme muscle of the letter M, which is we really don't think that he might going to be grabbing a little bit as well. So this is the letter M over here. The letter N stands for a little bit another stronghold of a superhero. So, I never believe it. This is not gonna be going for round of that day. So, this is the letter N over here. Another one is the letter O, which is exactly that we cannot believe. O is going to be for O swinging, and now he was lazy. Unless it has one eye overall. The letter P stands for popcorn or puffing sound. And now it was pretty cute as well as a female. unlike these with it as well. The letter Q stands for quacking as well, as I added for all around for the letters as it was. But now, that was using for such a snail as not even possible. So, what am I gonna be picking up for just as well? So, let's pick up for the letter Q, stands for quack, and now it was a snail, like it was really said, or quiet. It stands for quiet, like anything else. But it's not going to do like itself for the letter R, and it's the next word could be the letter R. Pimp my ride was the letter R itself at least, and now it looks like not just like the same. It was just like the original static, but it has one eye, of course. The next one is gonna be the letter S. And this is now probably going to get a little bit as well. It stands for snake, and now it was just another one as the same. This is probably the same letter as we turned into a snake from that small. And the next word is going to be the letter T, which means is likely for a matrician or something. And now he's a shark. Or he's a shark as anyways. I might absolutely gonna be going for a little bit further as well. Even you know that it is. It's still completely able to load for something. So it was actually for some sort of a monster. Like anything for just a one thing that I just cannot believe. Next we have the letter U. And the V. So we have more space for multiple letters. So I cannot believe it. That was stand for actually was the letter U it is. So I'm probably this is actually not kind of real for it is. So even we know U stands for umbrella, and now it was not actually the same letter. It was two I's from the ends of the U. And it was probably a little bit bizarre. The V stands for vibrating, and now this is not what I just actually expected to do this as well. And it was stands from here. The W could be multi-women's. Or literally possible. It stands for World GJ. But now it was actually now it was some sort of an immigrant as well. By taking over 20 minutes as well, that we're not going to be reaching this out. We're only having for last 3 words to go is we're going to be having for the letter X. The first of all, it was the letter X was stands for the X-ray, and now he was a ninja, of course. It was actually pretty wild and extreme. But I never believe it. It was actually ridiculous as hell. The next one is the letter Y for the last 2 letters to go. And I'm certainly that we're just absolutely might be almost out to the end as well. As we're probably near at the end, I'm probably not sure. It took it about 30 seconds to load the letter Y. But almost for likely these things, as we probably to yell at loud as possible. So we couldn't able to do to look as well. So probably I'm not very sure. This is actually for the letter Y. Sounds for why. And because later it was stands for cheerleader, and now that was actually for saying, keeping saying why. But it was not actually possible to do this, like anywhere it goes. And the last letter goes to letter Z. And Z, it stands for snoring it down as really as possible to do, like anything it really goes. And now, he was a zipper. And those are not all of them. I'm not pretty sure this isn't gonna be going to do like anything as well. So this is the letter Z it is for snoring, and now it was a zipper. And so those are the all letters from the alphabets and those within the letter factory and the alphabet LORE. And which means that could lead us to the end of this video. What do you think of those comparison that you probably remember anything and about to do so? And if you just try to let me know down in the comments, because how comparisons from those letters really are. And I cannot believe it. That was nothing pretty insanely good. If you try to like up this video, and now please sure to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and I might able to having for some finishing touches and around itself instead of exporting like itself from therefore. So the Comic Creator Studio is going to be linked in the description down below, and the website of the main website of the Comic Studio is going to be in description below also. And that is going to be it for today for learning about for the alphabets throughout the years. And it was pretty some sort of good or not good. And it equals better for everyone or not for everyone as well. So like I say, that was completely pretty the end of this video, that you don't forget to leave a like as well. So that's it for now, and this is going to be thanks for watching, as I might going to be signing off as anyways to do this as well. So you might gonna be checking out as you'll be comparing for one of these letters that does not look like the same. It was actually stands for changing that really possible into the past as well. Because of the future comes for today, it was absolutely pretty satisfying, or nothing, I just completely worth it as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later, and I'll be see you in the next 2 days. For the next 2 days before uploading, there's going to be my birthday, until we might able to managing to get canceled like anyways, as not even tomorrow is going to be for the next 2 days. They will be for my birthday, and I have decided to drive the Nissan Skyline R32, and that's not gonna be before it.